Hello folks. So in this video I'm going to talk about public and private IP addresses. So when I created the virtual network or subnet in the previous video, I mentioned that these IP addresses were private in nature, and what I meant by that was that these private IP addresses were not accessible from public internet. So how can we create a public IP so that it can be accessible from outside? And we can see that. Let me go and create IP address first. Okay, so I'm on all services section. Here I can search with IP address. Okay, so all service, and then you can just click on public IP address. Okay, so I was doing some stuff over there earlier. Okay, so let's click on plus add button here, and we are provided with these options, right? So name I can provide like AZ uh, public IP ML. Okay, and the SKU we can choose as a basic or the standard based upon our need. We can see that there are two IP version options here, IPv4 and IPv6, right? So IPv6 is supported by Microsoft at load balancer level, and virtual machines or other resources doesn't support the IPv4. But if you want to use IPv4 for virtual machines, then we need to put load balancer in front so that IPv6 can be converted into IPv4 communication. Okay, that's about it. You can choose IPv4 and IPv6. In the IP address assignment, there are two options, dynamic and static. So the difference between these two is that in case of static IP, the IP address never changes, and static IP is required basically when you need to have DNS registration or domain name server registration to create a custom domain name. And you want that whenever you want that IP address to live within that domain name server system. So for that purpose, you need the static IP. Okay. All right. So idle timeout in minutes. You can see that keep TCP or HTTP connection open without relying on client to send specific send keep alive messages. So here you can adjust the time accordingly, right? So you can increase or decrease the time. So let's keep it default 4 only. DNS name label is something where we can provide the custom domain name in order to provide fully qualified name of the particular address. So you can provide the domain name here which you have registered with your domain name registrar. Okay, so I don't have any domain name which I registered, so let me keep some anonymous. So for example, let us say anonymous. So it will take the DNS name, qualified DNS name as anonymous.westus.cloudapp.azure.com. Okay, here we can choose to create an IPv6 address also. That depends upon your needs. Okay, and you can provide the name here. I'm not going to create any IPv6 address, so let's keep the default. Here is my subscription detail, and in the resource group section, I will be choosing my ML resources group. Location, I'm keeping the default as West US. So let's create this. Okay, by clicking on create button. So you can see some processing is going on. It is being deployed right now here. And here you can see that it has been successfully deployed. So we can click on go to resources to see the corresponding tab information. So here you can see the configuration settings, right? By clicking on configuration, you can see the anonymous, which the name which I gave, and the assignment is dynamic, right? You can see the set the properties here, as well. All right, so this is the way we create the IP address, public IP address. Okay, so this is it for this video, folks. I will be covering the next topic in the upcoming videos, so keep on watching. And if in case you like this video, then please hit a like button, share the video, or subscribe for our channel. Thank you.